5 signs a Scorpio man is playing you. It's no wonder why you would think a Scorpio man is not taking your relationship seriously or taking advantage of you. If you want to know the signs when a Scorpio man is playing you, you have come to the right place. When a Scorpio man is playing you, he doesn't open up to you and never includes you in his inner circle or even takes you on a date. He is extremely unreliable and will ignore you without giving you any explanation. Moreover, he will be inconsistent with his words and actions, which may be very confusing for you. Watch on to know more about the characteristics of a Scorpio man in love and what he dislikes in a woman. Characteristics of a Scorpio man in love. He is attentive. You won't have to worry about roaming eyes with a Scorpio man because he will focus exclusively on you if he is sincerely into you. He will be attentive to everything you do and say, including your body movements, and show genuine interest in you. He'd want you all to himself, and he'd do the same, giving you his undivided attention. No matter how insignificant the topic, he will give every conversation his complete attention. He is the perfect person to ask for any advice or have a long conversation on any subject. A Scorpio man would pay close attention to what you had to say and could even suggest some solution to your problems. He is romantic. A Scorpio man is affectionate, and he doesn't hesitate to express his love for those who he holds dear to his heart. It can also indicate that he is making an effort to approach you about deepening your romantic relationship. He might also demonstrate his emotions by acting and using his body language. Only if he is in love with you and is interested in you would he do it. Since a Scorpio man is passionate and sensual, you may be confident that something is happening if he responds to your flirtations as well. Once you get to know him, you'll see how romantic, passionate, devoted, and trustworthy he is despite his cold and intimidating appearance. He is supportive. A Scorpio man is always willing to assist his loved ones. He would probably guess what the issue was before you even mentioned it, ask about it, and then try to help by suggesting solutions. You would note how sensual he can be when he tries to be there and support you. You would be left wanting more because of his keen observation and impressive choice of words. Because a Scorpio man takes his romantic partner seriously, she should anticipate some pampering from him. You will undoubtedly be overwhelmed by the amount of support he will give you. Moreover, you shouldn't be surprised to be taken to a great restaurant or receive a lovely present from him. A Scorpio man is the ideal gentleman for you, acting politely and a gentleman at all times. Characteristics a Scorpio man dislikes in a woman. Unreliable. Being dishonest is the worst thing a woman can do when dating a Scorpio man. He considers all lies, even white lies or even half-truths, as such a big deal. He is quite unforgiving and won't think twice about removing someone from his life if he believes he has reason to believe they are unreliable. A Scorpio man frequently exhibits a highly distrustful disposition and assumes the worst of others. He dislikes secretive women because he believes they are concealing something from him for this reason. He will presume some sort of betrayal if a woman chooses not to be forthright and honest about her whereabouts and her relationships. Rude. A Scorpio man dislikes being lied to, treated unfairly, or misled in any way. You should remove yourself from his life if your intentions for him are not pure. When it comes to ensuring he has a good future ahead of him, he is a powerful and motivated man that needs a supportive woman beside him. The Scorpio man puts a lot of effort into preserving his sense of safety and self-awareness. He won't want to spend time with someone who is often criticizing him and being rude to him because it conveys to him a lack of consideration. If you can't praise him for what he does well, you shouldn't criticize him for what you think is wrong either. Clingy. Women who are clingy and possessive, who may feel the need to claim a Scorpio man in public or who continuously message him to find out what he is doing, will turn off a Scorpio man. Despite the fact that he enjoys keeping his eyes on others, he won't like it if a woman seems to be trying to control him or monitor him. As long as you keep in mind that a Scorpio man prefers a woman who can stand on her own 2 feet. He thrives on a woman who can support herself without him and doesn't constantly cling herself to him. He finds comfort in the fact that you are capable of taking care of yourself, so he never has to worry about you. Okay, if you like this video, smash the like button. 5 signs a Scorpio man is playing you. He doesn't open up. A Scorpio man is probably not that interested in you if he has never been upfront with you about his emotions and weaknesses. With this, you'll know he is definitely leading you on and playing you. If he purposely withholds any personal information from you, this can be a sign that he isn't interested in a long-term relationship. Although a Scorpio man tends to be private and closed off, he will definitely try to open himself up if he likes someone. If the man you're dating or talking to never wants to bring up personal matters, he's either not ready or isn't even interested in you. He doesn't include you. If a Scorpio man has been seeing you for a while but hasn't introduced you to any of his friends or family, it may be a sign that he has no intention of keeping you in his life for very long. He's obviously not that into you if he makes no effort to get to know you or win your affection. He nevertheless takes his relationships seriously and will go to great lengths to make the woman in his life feel valued and treated with respect. Therefore, if he hasn't taken you out on a date, it's possible that he isn't that interested in you. A Scorpio man will not want to do anything with you because you aren't that special to him. He ignores you. When a Scorpio man ignores you, there's another clear indication that he's playing you. If he starts to disappear for extended periods of time but then reappears when he needs something from you, then this is a huge warning sign. He is obviously demonstrating his lack of concern for you, so take this as a cue to leave. A Scorpio man is naturally reserved, distant, and secretive. However, he will become incredibly devoted, honest, and loving when he falls in love. It's clear that a Scorpio man is playing tricks on you if he purposefully makes you feel like you are not worth his time. He is inconsistent. A Scorpio man is clearly playing you if he expresses interest in you, then abruptly vanishes. To someone he wishes to establish a long-term romantic relationship with, he doesn't flirt and then leaves after a few minutes. If he truly cares about you, he won't make you wonder where you fit into his life. You're in for an emotional roller coaster ride if you run into an immature Scorpio man. He might begin by showering you in sweet words before vanishing once he obtains what he wants. A Scorpio man won't even bother explaining before abruptly leaving you. If he rarely appears in your life, this is unquestionably a sign that he's playing you. He is unreliable. If a Scorpio man constantly ignores you and frequently postpones plans, this is a clear indication that he's playing with your emotions. Although he may try to woo you with flattering and romantic words, his behavior will eventually reveal his true feelings for you. A Scorpio man is definitely playing you if he's simply making the barest commitment to keep you hanging around. If he doesn't carry out your intentions, he is blatantly letting you know that he isn't really into you. Take this as a cue to move on, and you should be extremely wary if your Scorpio man breaks his promises. 5 signs a Scorpio man is playing you. Final thoughts. If a Scorpio man is playing you: 1. He doesn't open up. 2. He doesn't include you. 3. He ignores you. 4. He is inconsistent. 5. He is unreliable. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe.